Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners. Hope everyone has had a great week so far. Let's check in on Bitcoin. Bitcoin hitting our next major level lower, the 65.28, then closing virtually on our other level. And sitting there holding, reinforcing that level twice. No divergence patterns here, nothing really to report on, just doing a quick update. We can drag this down and see if there's anything to look for. On a rally back up, it's pretty much sitting at key resistance right now. 66.60 is key resistance. If we do rally through there, then watch for the top of the rotation zone, along with all this selling pressure that was coming in there, coming in about 6,800. If we do rally through there, if we get some sharp and sudden rally, then watch for a return to about the 7,000 to 7,060 level, where there'll be another set of key resistance. Levels looking downward for right now, 63.74, and then about 62.60 to the downside. Let's check in on the ever important daily chart. Daily chart here. Move this over. All right, so right at that 7,000 mark, we have the declining 8. That's going to be major resistance. So that tying in with that 50 period moving average on the 4 hour, which is coming in about 7,055. So 7,000 to 7,055 is going to be very key resistance in there. And you see we did pop through it briefly, but before that we had selling pressure popping through that. There'll be selling pressure again if we can get back up to, but there's no signs of strength yet. Now we might have declining momentum unless we start getting a rapid sell-off. So we have a low here, RSI's holding lower, so we might get a divergence if we do make a lower low in price action, unless we get a major sell-off. If you get a major sell-off, that'll spike all this down. A minor sell-off will give us a possible buying opportunity if we get some kind of reversal pattern on a shorter term chart. So watch for that if we do make a lower low. If we don't make an equal or lower low, then this is not a divergence pattern. Checking in on Monero. Monero hitting our first level down, bouncing back up, rotation zone. Back 4 hour rotation zone, coming back down now, essentially trading just above our 161.50 level. What were the lows here so far? 161.80. I'm going to just call that level essentially reached. We don't have a reversal pattern yet. Nothing to watch for. On a rally, key resistance now coming in about 166. If we do get through that, you can watch for a return to the 0.125 Gann level and the declining 21 and prior selling pressure area coming in about 170.50. Now this is a great area. These levels I'm going to call hit essentially, but this is a great area to watch for the reverse Gann box. So again, we're drawing it backwards in time. So we're going from the highs on April 3rd back to the lows on March 29th, and you're doing a 12 and 25% projections are already on this chart. So if we do break below this 161.11, which were the lows from the 29th of March, then we'll be watching for 157.30 area. Then we have a huge cluster area of multiple things between 151 and 153.50. So that's the next major key support down there if we do head lower. Now, don't be surprised to see us come up, test the rotation zone. The bottom rotation zone again, 166. Top is coming in about 170. Let's check in on that daily chart though, to reinforce these levels. So interesting, we know 8 pushing the price, 8 has come out, and the price is just tanking down here to retest these lows. That's an important concept we've talked about a number of times. So where's that level? Right now, the 8's coming in at 175. So if we did rally through that 166 to 170 level, the next major area is right now about 175, and that's just to get back to the 8. But again, this is looking weak. If we do make new lows and then turn back up, we might have a divergence setting up, but it's still very early. We just have to slightly eke out new lows. That would be lower low in price action, potential higher low in RSI, and then if we got a bottoming pattern, that could be a buying opportunity. Other than that, it's just sit on our hands and let this price action unfold. Hopefully, if you've done anything, if you've been listening to these videos for a while, you've been raising your stops on any buys, and then on these strong reversals, you'll get stopped out, even if it's for break even. even if it's for a slight gain or even a small loss. That's all fine, because look, you don't want to keep just holding this stuff and then hoping it's going to turn around. Hoping is not trading. Hoping is just, oh man, I hope it goes back up because I just bought more and now it's lower than when I bought it. You're better to take a quick minor profit, break even, or even a quick loss so you can put stuff back on lower. And then when this does turn around, when we get the rotation zone in our favor on the 4 hour, when we get the rotation zone on your favor on the daily, that's when you are more aggressive. That's when you can be aggressive. That's when you can start doing more aggressive trades and holding on for higher prices. We are nowhere near that right now. It's preservation of capital, dipping your toe in the water whenever you get a high probability reversal pattern, and then being smart about it. Knowing what, all right, if it goes up and then starts reversing lower, let me take some off the table. Let me move my stop up. So I'm not going to turn a winning position into a large loss, or even a break-even position into a larger loss, where then I'm hoping it's going to rally back. A lot of times people watch for these things. This is why prior support becomes resistance, because the people who bought that prior support, when it rallies back up there, now they're like, oh, thank you, I can just get out at break even. I was worried I couldn't get out. And so they sell it, and then that's why it becomes resistance. You don't want to be one of those people. You want to trade smart. That's what we have for you for tonight, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.